In the previous video, we discussed the 4 mark point modes and specific conditions to have the mode for those sensors automatically set in the mark page of the DED. Now, if you remember in the HUD demonstration that when conditions weren't met for the FCR or the TGP, the mode would be automatically set to HUD. Now, does that mean that if the sensor we're using is FCR, we can't use it if those conditions aren't met? The answer is no. The mode just needs to be changed to the sensor we're using. Now, for this demonstration, we are going to be using the FCR again as an example. So as a refresher, the FCR conditions are nav or air-to-ground master mode. We are in CCRP, as you can see. FCR GM mode, we are not in GM, we are in GMT. The FCR needs to be the sensor of interest, and we have that with a white border. And a target needed to be locked, and we have no targets locked. So from this point, we push mark, and as expected, HUD mode is set on our mark page. Now, all we need to do is by pushing button 1, either pushing the buttons 1 through 9 or sequence on the DCS switch, we change it to the sensor we're using, FCR. Now, going to our FCR, we simply just move the cursor to the point where we want our mark point to be set up. And we push TMS up. There's our mark point. Now let's move our radar cursor out of the way, and right there is our mark point. So again, the previous video only showed methods to get it to where the mode on the the DED page is automatically set, but that doesn't mean that you can't change it to adjust to use for the sensor that you're using.